creativity, when it comes from going into the world or looking at the world out there, is an expression of our mind. Art is actually the expression of our soul. Art is the expression of our spirit. The art expresses the soul, the spirit of a person, but frequently it goes even beyond. It expresses the soul of a collective psyche.
That's the sort of weird, horrible battle. It's you versus a blank screen or a blank sheet of paper, and as I've said before, a lot of the times the blank piece of paper wins. But you know, you win enough, and after a while, if you win enough, you get a lightning bolt.
The interesting thing about art is that people assume that it's sort of this loosey-goosey thing that people just kind of do intuitively. It's actually much more methodical than that. There are good ways of doing it and bad ways of doing it. It's necessary to have a certain kind of foundation in the humanities before you can even talk about creative disciplines.
The work is so crushingly hard. It's a little bit like once you start to climb a mountain, you lose sight of the top of the mountain. All you have is the rock face in front of your eyes, and how you get up that rock face. You dare not look up, you dare not look down, and then suddenly you find yourself above the clouds. But you know your fingers are aching and bleeding, and your feet are sore, and you're running out of oxygen. But you are actually there.
And for me, when I'm working on something creative, it's about endlessly solving problems, doing the impossible over and over again.
I would argue that when you're doing something you do really care about and are passionate about, the odds are overwhelmingly in your favor, you will succeed.
If people, have an experience, you feel like, well, maybe I've been able to connect and share something that really is about that world more than about me. I'm the conduit to that world.
Any one of these kind of movies that takes you deeply inside an experience and then lets you live there and experience it, it's in your mind forever.
I don't subscribe to this notion that an actor gets in character and stays in character the whole time. It's, one, it doesn't help. You don't act any better by doing it 24 hours a day. Two, it's really annoying to the set. I think that the second you start believing that you're the character, that's not acting, that's mental illness.
It is creativity that is important. Everybody can be creative, and that's one of the themes of Cinequest. It's not only the films, it is the fact that creativity, when it's executed, makes the world better.
I watch movies from the perspective of somebody who still has a bit of a child in them, somebody who can still feel wonder in this world, and for me it's not how they did it, it's what if that were real, right? Like just what if that was in our world? What if these things could happen to us ordinary people?
I think the most important thing about Cinequest is it's definitely the first time I've ever come in to a festival where my immediate reaction is what do I have to do to be invited back? And that's not normally my reaction. It's a perfect film festival in a glorious place.